Yo, what is up, fellow YouTubers and interwebicans? Alright, so this time I'm going to be talking a little bit about gaming culture and gaming society and things like that for a little bit, just because it pertains to the direction that I'm taking with this channel, which I'll also explain in a little bit. So, the first thing, and this is something that just happened this morning while I was at work. I got somebody, like, you guys know about the supply drops and things like that that you can get in Black Ops 3. And you could get this in Advanced Warfare 2, so it's very similar. You can get it in CSGO as well. But more specifically in Black Ops 3, they just released a bunch of new weapons for the supply drops only. And I've gotten quite a few of the weapons, and anything related to my gaming content I post on my Instagram, and I got somebody that commented something along the lines of, wow, I guess you really do have to be bad to get good things out of supply drops, or something along those lines. Basically saying that, one, that I'm bad, and two, lack of skill reaps better rewards from supply drops. And, I mean, this is so contrary to how anything works. First of all, supply drops are based off of RNG, random number generation. It's always been that way. It's always going to be that way. It's not based off of any numerical stat applied to a character based on their level of skill. So yeah, that's just bogus there. On top of the fact, you know, spending money to buy the points necessary to unlock those supply drops easier reaps me the reward of being able to specifically unlock a bunch of rare supply drops, reaping me better rewards. It's not due to lack of skill, it is due to having a little bit of this to spend to do that. Like, okay, so that's the first thing. The second thing is, when I replied to him with my actual stats, stating that I had a .96 KD, a 1.2 win-loss, and a 313 SPM. For those of you that don't know, this means approximately, well, I get approximately 96 kills for every 100 deaths. I win 12, I win 12 games for every 10 that I lose. And, well, I have a 313 score per minute, which approximates to about 3 kills a minute, which really isn't that bad. And, he said because of the fact that, you know, I had a low KD, that I was obviously a scrub because I had a .96. I'm sorry, I got really distracted. My battery is dying. Beep. Okay, yeah, sorry, my battery was dying. So, yeah, so because of the fact that I've got a negative KD at .96, I'm obviously bad, when realistically most professional players are between .85 and 1.2, so that's really not that bad either. In fact, the win-loss plus a decent score per minute plus a relatively even KD means that overall I'm a generally good player. I don't have an obnoxiously high KD that comes with a obnoxiously low score per minute, or, you know, a high KD and a very high score per minute and a low win-loss because they're a solo player. Like, that's not how I do things. I work with a team, and yes, I can play solo most of the time, but whatever. The point of this that I'm getting at here is that just because, you know, someone's stats aren't where you feel they should be, or what society deems as where they should be, and by this I mean in gaming society and gaming culture, that doesn't necessarily mean they're a bad player. It just means that statistically their, you know, kill-death ratio is less than yours, or their win-loss ratio is less than yours, or they score less than you, which means they play slower than you. That doesn't tell you that they're a bad player. It just tells you they're a different player from you. So, you know, don't rely on somebody's stats to, you know, tell you that they're a bad player. Like, back in Black Ops 2, I screwed around so much in public lobbies that I had a .27 KD, a .06 win-loss, and something like 53 score per minute. because I would run around knifing or run around doing random things and like concussing people and like not even trying to play.